Well, let me tell you who I am, okay? Oh, my name is Michelle Lawrence with LBC Branding. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. And the way I do that is through my MARK method, which stands for mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning just like this. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know I said it's been a minute since I've been here. Okay. And yeah, it's been a minute and I kind of wanted to share like what's been going on and what I've been up to all year long. So some of the things well, I had goals and I guess the last live stream you saw from me was back in oh god, I can't even remember. I can't even remember what the last live stream was. But yeah, it was back in January. Yeah, I'm looking well actually, yeah, it was back in January. So I'm looking at my behind the scenes here, just looking at some things here. And yeah, so we were live back then talking about what the goals were for 2025, what are some of the things that we wanted to do? And one of the things I wanted to do was to start a new channel. I also wanted to continue to create classes and courses because that's what I do here at LBC Branding. And we had a rebrand to do. And so I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what that would look like for me and for my brand and for my LLC. So it took a long time. Well, it didn't have to take a long time, but it's me. Okay. And I be doing the most out here in these streets. So it's me. So, it took me a while to kind of plan everything and get everything ready. So one of the things, I wanted to make sure that we talked about was, starting a new channel because I wanted to create, um, content that, that spoke to me, right? I love movies and certain shows, different genres and things like that, and it was just one of those things where I'm like, "Hey, I wanted to do a reaction channel for some of the shows and things that I love. And I struggled with whether or not I should put it on this channel or I should just start a new channel altogether. So I had to do some research to kind of see, well, hey, what would be the best way to do that? Well, come to find out, a girlie wrote a book about it. Okay. I did. I did. As a matter of fact, I did a whole course. As a matter of fact, I can show you what it looked like. Hold up, wait a minute. So let me come over here and yeah, let me just put it over here so you can see it. And we could talk more about that here in just a sec. So yeah, so feast your eyes on this right here. So I did this 2 years ago, right? And so basically, I created a guide and I created a course called Brand Your Show. This is the guide that goes with that course. And I put this information to work. And guess what? This is not theory, okay? Because I have 3 channels now and I know that it works. Okay. So we're gonna like go into some of the pages. I'm not gonna show you the guide because yeah, I'll tell you how to get there. Okay. How to get your guide and how to get into the course that shows you how to do all of this stuff. Okay. So anywho, so yeah, so I wrote this like 2 years ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me crack open that book. Let me do some research for myself, okay? And so I did, and some of the things I had to kind of figure out what I wanted, how I wanted it to look, who was my audience, what I needed. I already have a studio and all the good stuff. So I already have like the infrastructure to actually do it. But, I just needed to kind of put some things in perspective and just kind of figure that out. And so, it took a minute for me to figure out what I wanted to do. Once I decided I wanted to do a reaction channel, then I started looking at some of my favorite reaction channels because I wanted to see, you know, what would that workflow look like. Now my brain works differently, right? Right? I am a planner at heart. And I will plan something to death. But, there's good and bad in that. Right? So sometimes you can plan stuff so much that you fail to execute. But the one good thing I love about this brain of mine is that I already have contingencies for the contingencies, right? And that's kind of how my brain works. And hey, it works for me. Okay. I get a lot of stuff done. So yeah. So I figured out what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do a reaction channel. And I was like, okay, well, what types of shows? Is there a market for that? And so I, kind of like went through all of that and, I was like, okay, well, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do, like the shows that I like Bridgerton. I love that show. Movies that I love, like Wicked. Oh my God, have you guys seen Wicked for good? I'm giving Elphaba realness right now, but squirrel. We'll come back to that. So, anyways, but yeah, so or House of the Dragon, or stuff like that, right? So I wanted to see what kind of audience or customer avatar or viewer avatar I would need, or how to get into that, right? And so I covered that in the book too. So yeah, so I was like, okay, let me do a little research. I researched other channels that do that, and I was like, okay, well, how do I want this to feel, right? And so, you know all the research, and we created something absolutely amazing. So the other thing that I also want, because I do a lot here at LBC Branding, is I really wanted this channel to represent my LLC, which is Leopard Shoe Productions, right? And that is the rebranding, because remember I told you we're in the process of rebranding. And so Leopard Shoe Production is the name of my company. And so I kind of needed an umbrella. That's the umbrella company for all the things that I do, right? So Leopard Shoe Productions, this channel, which the name is going to change soon, and I had to figure out what that looks like. What are all the branches of this particular company, and what all it does, right? So here, I just kind of want to show you. I just need to get some things out of the way here. Um, and hang on, let me go back to the front of my channel. All right, this is my dashboard. Let's go to the front of my channel and I'll show you. Hang on. I know this is going to start playing and I don't want it to play. Give me a second. Let me, there we go. I know that's me. All right, so let me show you. All right, so this is the main channel, the one that you're watching right now, right? And if you notice something, I already changed. Well, my website is here, right here. But eventually, this would now it'll say my name, but it'll say Leopard Shoe Productions, right? But this is the first of all of the channels in the umbrella of channels that I have, right? So this is channel number one. Channel number 2 is the new one that I just well, not well, channel number 2 is the one that I've always had. This was always my YouTube channel, but I changed it to say, and the name of this one is Leopard Shoe Creations, right? As you see here, it's just me. And this is where I do the things that I love, like my art. I love pouring resin. I love doing creating different things. And this channel I've had forever, right? And so as you see, these are, I don't go live over here as often, but it's the longest relationship with Google I've had. And so this one, you know, slowly is coming into it. But the purpose of this is my this is my joy channel, right? So if it's something that I'm making or creating, it's gonna happen here, right? And then drum roll, please. let me show you my newest baby, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is my newest baby. My newest baby is a Leopard Shoe Entertainment, okay? Oh my goodness, I know I have a drum roll in here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Right? Oh my gosh. So this is my newest baby, okay? This is Leopard Shoe Entertainment, and basically, what this channel is where I do the fun stuff like watching all the shows. It's an entertainment channel. So right now, Bridgerton and Wicked are dominating right now. So that's kind of what I do. I just make short videos and actually review the shows and do things like that on this channel. And I absolutely love doing this. It's a lot of work and a lot of fun, but and fun, most important. That's the most important thing here. So yeah, so this is what I've been doing, and these are the channels of Leopard Shoe Productions, right? So so in order to kind of like pull all of that together, right? And keep it centralized so that, I could kinda, like, keep things in my brain right? We created a Patreon. I know! We created a Patreon, and the Patreon houses all of the things that I love, right? It is Leopard Shoe Productions main hub. It has everything. It has all of the, if you're into the entertainment stuff, there's stuff over there. If you're into the branding stuff or, the mark method, mindset, authenticity, revenue, knowledge, like the books and the things that I talk about, the theories and things that I talk about, they're not theories because this stuff work, okay? It's over there. You can get all that stuff over there. If you're into like the art and all the different things, I'll be dropping, as I do those things, I'll be dropping those nuggets over there. So like, let's say for instance, if we were gonna make a charcuterie board, like with a resin pour charcuterie board or something, I I would put like where I got my stuff, so that you could go out and do the same thing, that kind of thing. So it's all in the Patreon. As a matter of fact, let me let me just open it up so you guys can see it. But it's all over there. And here we go. Patreon. Open, 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 open. And let me see if I can get to the main page. Home. All right. And where I would not be a creator, but here. Do do do. Okay, here we go. Um, so let's go over there. Okay. All right. So yeah, so this is the Patreon, right? And so this is where I would because now you're seeing like the admin side of things, but where I would put all my stuff in here. They have different libraries and different things over here. So you get to do the watch alongs if you're interested in the entertainment stuff. There's a whole section just for stuff over there for entertainment stuff. I'm trying to find the spot so I could show you where all that is, but it's so new to me and I'm still kind of getting used to it. And of course, you know, everything that I'm doing right now is just driving me nuts. Give me one second. I had to like take the stuff off of my wrist because it's low key driving me nuts. And I'll just drop it over here. Oh, okay, good. Freedom. Freedom. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, so the Patreon is open and this is kind of where I house everything. Okay, so everything is over there. And I absolutely am having fun creating all the stuff to go in there because this is going to be like my legacy of like my video production. This is my video production resume. So when I go to companies like the one that I work at and they want to know like what have I done, I could point them to here, right? To Leopard Shoe Productions, and they'll be able to see what it is that I do, right? So I am super excited and super thrilled because I've been focused on this for the whole year. Last year I got a chance to do some things that I really, really wanted to do, which is, be hired to create courses because I've been creating courses for you guys forever, right? And I was hired to do that, and it was a lot of fun doing that. I was able to go to conferences where I saw other creators and learn from other creators how they do that. This year again, I did the same thing. We went back to creator camp in Massachusetts this year, and it was so much fun. It was so intimate. It was so fun, and I have some. I have a couple of little trinkets from my creator camp, which was really really nice. This was one of the things that we got, and of course, it's loaded full of all of the things that I absolutely love. Right here's my production company. There you go, right there. Right. And then Ecamm Live. Oh my God, we're going to talk more about that here in just a minute because, of course, it's Thanksgiving week. And of course, Black Friday is at the end of this week. So, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. So, so yeah. So I got a chance to meet you know, with Ecamm, right? I went to Ecamm headquarters and had a chance to talk with other creators just like me who's doing similar things and just kind of chop it up and do some stuff, which was really, really nice. And so it further convicted me that I know that I'm on the right path. So I'm super, super excited to bring all of this to you tonight. So, anyways, I know that was a long intro, but yeah, we talked about a lot of things, goals, plans, all this other kind of stuff. But if you're looking to maybe start a show for yourself, right? You got to do some work, right? But I said, I have some resources for you. If you're looking to start a show in 2026, if you're thinking that YouTube is just like so saturated and, it's just too much out here, think again, okay? If there's something in your heart that you really, really want to do, just do it. All right? Do some research, figure out what it is, but now I need you to like put the pen down and actually get out here and do it, okay? You won't know until you try, until you actually do it. So, I have a guideline if you want to start a show. All right, I already showed it to you. So let me bring it back over here. Let me put it back over here and you can chop it up with this right here. Okay? So, if you want to start your show or brand your show, right? I can tell you where to find this guideline. Okay? So, oh my gosh. It's chock full of all kinds of good stuff. And I'm not going to show you everything. Okay, this is the whole guideline, this is the whole book, but I'm not going to show it to you. No. Okay? You got to do your homework. You got to do your homework. I just scrolled through real quick, but you got to do your homework, all right? So, but there are a few things that you're going to need if you're going to start a show, right? So that moves me into our new segment. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. It's time to start a show, right? What are some of the things that you're going to need? Ooh, 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 ooh. I have something for you. Oh my gosh. We're going to go right into the must-haves that you got to do, okay? So if you're going to start a show, there are some things that you're going to need, okay? You're going to need uh there's some gear that you're going to need. Now, you don't have to go all out and just go over the top. I know I am team too much all day, every day, and what? Twice on Sundays. I know this about myself. I know this. You don't have to do that. You could start where you are. Okay. Remember, just do it. Right. So there are a few things that you're going to need. Right. You're going to need, if it's going to be a show like we're doing here, you're going to need a computer. Number one. Right. So you can actually stream if you're going to stream a show, or if you're going to create a show, you know, where you'll need some sort of a computer, so that you could actually process and do the things. You're going to need a camera, right? You could start with the camera on your computer, or you can start with the camera that's in your hand right now, right? You can start with the camera in your hand. Chances are it's a really good camera, okay? right here. It's a really good camera. You could I'm gonna show you some things. You don't have to do it. But I'm gonna show you some things because Black Friday is Friday, right? And I'm gonna show you some really nice cameras that you could get on the low, okay? Because the deals are out. Okay. And then you're gonna need a microphone. Well, I'm gonna show you some mics too. You know it. I'm gonna show you some mics. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Right. What else are you gonna need? You're gonna need software to actually, to record your stuff in. You're gonna need software to edit your stuff. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. I got something for you there too. Okay, okay. Okay, y'all ready for this? Ah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Well, let's go on over to Amazon, my favorite place, okay? And let's talk about it. Okay. All right. So let's talk about these Black Friday deals, okay? So this is one of my favorite things, okay? You can see I already bought this, okay? I bought this in January. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you that camera here in a little bit when we get to the next thing. Okay. I'm gonna show you this camera. But this camera is on sale, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't have my affiliate stuff or whatever. I'm just sharing this stuff with you. So you ain't going it's not putting money in my pocket for this, okay? But the thing I'm gonna show you in a minute, it will. So, but ooh, girl, look at this right here. This is I we when we were at Ecamm, okay, when we were at Ecamm, we got a chance to play with the Osbot family of cameras. Now I already own a bunch of Osbot cameras. A bunch of cameras. I don't need any more cameras, okay? Because I got a bunch of cameras. This camera right here, I'm gonna buy another one of these because I've always wanted another one. I'm gonna buy it just because I want it. It's not that I need it. I'm gonna buy it because I want it. But but this camera right here is so cool. As a matter of fact, let me show you. I have that camera. That's my top-down camera, which is right up here, right? And I'm going to show you the picture from it. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Top down. Boom. So that's my top-down camera, right? I'm just moving my mic around so that I can get the mic out of the way. Right there. Here we go. All right. And so this camera right here, you could see I could in this thing that I'm going to tell you about last, which is Ecamm. Oh my god. Love this thing, right? Love this thing, right? I can move where I want this, right? This control that I'm doing right now, I'm doing this in Ecamm and I'm going to show you this in a minute. But this is the picture from this camera, which is really, really nice, right? Right? Oh my gosh. So it's really, really good, right? And so here, let me show you that camera once again over here, right? So it's so cool, right? And this is like a plug and play kind of situation. Ooh, this is all in my face. Let me get it out of my face. I know it should be in my face, but oh my God. Seriously? I know. All right, here we go. Boom. All right. So yeah. Um, so as you see, I bought this camera before, but it's on sale, right? When I bought it, it was you see the regular price is 139 and it's 99 bucks. So that's really nice. Yeah, let me put that in the cart. I'm like, no, no thanks. I don't want that. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, go back. Go back. Go back. Okay. So yeah. So this camera is amazing. All right. As you can see here, you can do it's got like autofocus in there. It has a beauty mode. All of the Osbot cameras have beauty mode, right? You could go into there's an app that comes with it and you can like, like in Zoom where you could, touch up your makeup, put on lipstick, whatever. It does that too. I just do that myself. I don't need the camera to do that for me. But yeah, and then, it's a webcam for streaming. You could use this for meetings, and the sensor's really, really good. So, it comes in different colors, right? This was the first gen version of that right here. So you can see the first gen version, which was even cheaper here. It's 87 bucks, but it comes in different colors. So see, it has the green, the gray. I have the space gray, and then there's a white. It's so cute, and it's so tiny. It's so tiny. And the cool thing is it does all this stuff, guys. So, you can it does all the stuff that all the PTZ cameras can do, right? And you could blur the background, you could do all of this here stuff, and you can get 4K footage out of this, which is really nice, right? And it's really good in low light, which I kinda like as well. And so this is the app that comes with it that I was telling you about, and if you ever had a remote or something like that, you can do presets and different things. It's really lovely. It's really lovely. So yeah, don't sleep on this one, guys. Don't sleep on this one because this camera is amazing. Okay. Amazing. I know for a fact because I already have this camera. Okay. Now, let me tell you about this next camera. Okay. This next camera I've bought 2 times already. Okay. I told y'all I don't need no more cameras. Okay. Because a girly got a camera addiction. I do. I do. Okay. Hold on. Come on over here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So here, let me just make this bigger. Make that bigger. Yeah, so this way it fills it out. Okay. So yeah, I bought this camera twice. All right. So this is the Osbot Tiny 2 Lite, right? And this is a PTZ camera, which, it means point tilt zoom, right? And this one you can set presets for it. So, I bought the one that had a remote. Where's my remote? Ah, here it is. Okay. So, here, let me show you. So here's the remote, one of the remotes that I bought when I bought that camera, right? And it has like 4 presets at the top. You see the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 um at the top. Well, you can do this is a remote that you could use for 4 different cameras. And then it says P1, P2, P3. Those are I'm sorry, 3 presets, right? And then this right here is the zoom tilt thing where you can move the camera and you can zoom in or out and different things. It has like remotes that you could do with it. But the thing that Imma tell you about, oh my gosh, I should call them a sponsor of the show, but they're not. This show is powered by Ecamm. Girl, when I tell you the deal that is coming up for Black Friday with Ecamm, you're gonna crap your pants, okay? I'm just saying. So anyway, back to this. Okay. So this camera right now is 129. Normally 179, right? I don't think I bought it for 179. It was on sale when I bought it, but this is a great deal. As you see, I've bought it 2 times already. Okay, okay. This is like the Tiny 2 Lite, right? And so it does the point tilt zoom. These are the cameras that I use in my podcast studio, which is over there. I don't have it lit tonight. So it's over there. And I have like 2 of them. The reason why I bought 2 is because, I needed, one for one client, for one client and one for the other client. And so I could kind of get the footage for everybody. But it does all the things, right? You get the point tilt zoom. I don't really need too many cameras because I could just do presets. I could set that preset, like, on one person, then on the other person, but I wanted to be able to have a little bit more complexity because I'm special. and and yeah, it worked, right? So this is a really great deal, right? All right, so that's that. Okay. Let me tell you about this other thing. Oh my God. Okay. Uh oh, I also have this other camera. Give me one second. I thought I had it queued up here, but you know what? Let's go back to this one. Go back to this one, and I'm sure it's gonna tell me about the next one in the line of cameras. So see, look, I got this one, I got these, I got two of these, and this one was the next one that's higher up, right? In the Ozbot family of cameras. And that one, it does more stuff, okay? It's a PTZ camera and it does more stuff. Really, really nice. This camera right here, oh my God, okay? This camera right here, we have that camera too. Shh, don't tell anybody. But yeah, this is the Tail Air. But oh my goodness, the Tail Air has a mama, and that came out this year. Oh my God, I want that camera so bad. I want that camera so bad, but not that I need it. I don't need it, but but this camera right here, we also have this camera as well. My husband is a tennis coach, and so we got this camera last year at Creator Camp. We won this camera actually at Creator Camp last year, and so this is the camera that he uses when he's coaching and stuff like that. So so he can get footage of his coaching. As you see, it's a higher version of the Tiny 2 Lite, right? You see that? And yeah, it's a PTZ camera. It has HDMI, USB-C outputs. It's also a web camera, and you could do all the things. And it's on sale, okay, for 24, right? Of course, the more stuff you get with it, the more it costs. But you could do the same thing with the meat. The little square camera that I showed you first, that was 99 bucks. Uh-huh. Okay. Right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But baby, this right here, this is the mama that I was telling you about. This one right here that we got to see in action. We got to see in action at Creator Camp. It was the bomb. Like I said, I don't need no more cameras. The last thing I need is a camera, okay? I don't need no more cameras. But this right here, oh, honey. Honey, when I tell you this camera could do all kind of stuff, okay? The bomb, all right? So if you're looking for a higher end camera, right? This could be something that you like, okay? It's 9.99, okay? But, you ain't got to break the bank. We can go back to a little bitty over here cuz that's $99, okay? But if you're going to do something, right? Get what you want. I'm just saying, just get what you want, right? And so the Obsbot family of cameras is the bomb, okay? The OutSpot family of cameras is the bomb.com. I'm just saying because, honey, you could do so much stuff with those. Okay. So now we talked about needing a camera and a computer. Ooh. So, if you're looking to upgrade your computer, the other thing you also need is software, streaming software. And have I got something for you? Oh, honey. Oh, my goodness. I could not do what I do on all of my channels without this one thing. This one thing, and I'm about to tell you right now, this right here is the number one weapon in my production arsenal. Okay. Drum roll, please. Ecamm Live. Okay. Okay. I mean, yes. Ecamm Live is the thing that I do every single thing with. Okay. Now, Ecamm is the little company that could. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Ow, I just hit myself in the knee. So yeah, so it is amazing. It is amazing. It is a Mac product. So if you have a Mac, like, MacBook, Mac, this Mac OS, right? And if you have a Mac, it is the number one streaming product for Mac. Period. Okay? Period. Okay? Let me show you what it do. Okay? Let me show you the product because you just got to know. You just got to see this, okay? Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Boom. Let me show you. This, my friends, is Ecamm Live. Okay? This is what I use every single week. Every single week, every single day, because I'm making video all the time. You might not see it on this channel, but I got 3 channels, guys. Okay? And a Patreon. Okay? So I'm making video all the time. All right? So this is what I use to do all of that. You can stream with it, you could record with it, you could present with it, you could do all the things. If you're like, doing like Zoom meetings and all of that, you can do all that with it. Okay? You can do all of that with it. So it is amazing because, you could look so professional, so top notch. There's so much that you could do with this. You could record, and there are like so many new things that are coming out with this year. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm like so excited about it. Right? You could stream to many different places at once, right? So you have multiple destinations. So if you like to multi-stream, that's something that we do here at Ecamm, right? So you can go to Zoom and Instagram or Amazon Live if you're one of those creators who can, do stuff over there. You could use it on LinkedIn, Twitch, X. You could use it on Zoom, Switchboard, Restream, all of that. You could do all of that, right? And it is like a one-stop shop production company. If you're doing anything video, yo, oh my God, it could be as simple as you need it or as complex as you need it. Okay. So if you're wanting to create a show, and you just need to do like 5 scenes, start, end, start, middle, end, or 3 scenes, whatever. You can make it like that. Or if you are doing a big production where you're having something that's remotely produced, this can handle that. Okay. If you want to future proof what you're doing, this is the number one tool in your arsenal, Ecamm Live, okay? I can't I just I can't. I can't say enough about it because I absolutely love this company, and I love the family that came with it, okay? Let me tell you, if you're like I said, it could be as simple or as complex as you want it to be, right? So, you could hook up a camera to it, whether it's something as simple as what we just looked at on Amazon, right? Or something with an HDMI, capture card or whatever. And it does all of these things. It's on your screen. You can see it. You can read it. Okay. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat right now so that you could pick this up because what I'm about to tell you, oh my God, yo, it's on sale. Okay. It's on sale for 40% off. This is for new customers only. All right. And I think that 40% is in perpetuity. That means forever. I'm just saying. So if you don't grab this now, mm, I'll, you know, that's on you. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying. Oh my God. So yeah. So see, look at all of these things. Like, look, all the features, right? You could do in-app comments. You can have web widgets. Instead of going to the website, you could just plug in the web widget and you could scroll on the website within Ecamm, which is amazing. Okay. You can do all kinds of animations. You could we have this integration with Zoom. I mean, if you're doing anything in Zoom, oh, Ecamm got you out here looking like the bomb. Okay, I'm just saying. Right? And it's integrated with Stream Deck. So all of these little things, all these little controls, I'm pressing buttons on my Stream Deck right now, and it's being controlled in Ecamm. And then green screen. I literally just took the green screen down to do tonight's show because I was doing everything on a green screen for my other channel. But yeah, they have like all these different outputs, right? And you could put this all over the place, right? So you could multi-screen stream, you could do this with NDI outputs, all kinds of stuff. It's amazing, all right? And so right now they're doing a 40% off deal. right? Where you could get Ecamm for 40% off. Okay. Let me show you what that looked like. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. No, seriously. Look at this. Okay. So you could do this annually, but the sale is on annual plans. Okay. So get the annual plan. It's cheaper. Okay. The sale is on annual plans. So yeah, you could do standard, right? Or you could do the pro. I'd do the pro if I was you. But I'm just saying it's 40% off. All right. 40% off, which is awesome. Okay. So these are some of the things that it could do. You stream to Zoom, it's Ecamm for Zoom. You get the live interview mode, you get the virtual mic and virtual webcam. Oh my goodness, I do everything with my virtual mic and my virtual webcam. You can do 4K streaming. You could do live video monitoring because I'm doing that right now. I have a monitor over here. Well, let's just say I got a lot of monitors, but you could do live monitoring with your Ecamm Live. Like I said, it could be as complex or as simple as you like. Okay, and you could do all kinds of audio monitoring and know what's going on with your bandwidth, all that kind of stuff, and you get uh, tech support, which is amazing. So if you don't believe me, all these other people done said it was, look, 4.9 out of 5. Okay. I'm just saying it is absolutely the best investment I have ever made when it comes to my video production. So I'm just saying, okay, I'm just saying, if you wants to get down with something, you want to start your new show, Ecamm Live need to be one of the things that you need to be also considering as well. So don't wait. Jump on that 40% off. It's only going to be for like up until I think Black Friday. Okay. It's for new customers only. You get 40% off on annual plans. Okay. So don't wait. Jump on that. Like I said, I put the link in the description. Okay. The link isn't, well, it'll be in the description, but uh the link is in the chat right now. As a matter of fact, let me go and drop that link one more time. Boom. Okay. So yeah, I just dropped that link in the chat. I did that with the stream deck. That's with in my Ecamm Live. Okay. I'm just saying. So yeah. So go ahead and jump on that. Go to lbcbranding.link/Ecamm and grab yours today. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like we talked about a lot of stuff. So here, let me go back here to my notes just to make sure that we jumped on everything. Ooh, wait. Oh, it's been a minute. Let's talk about the news. Welcome to our little news break. Okay. This is where I tell you what's up. Okay. I pretty much already told y'all what's up, but let me tell you again. Okay. So, yo, the Patreon is live, y'all. The Patreon is live. Oh my goodness. Join the Leopard Shoe family on Patreon. This is where I put everything. Okay. I put everything over there. So, of course, if you want to know what it is, it's leopardshoe.com. Wait a minute. No, it's patreon.com/leopard shoe. That is our Patreon. And that's where everything is housed. All of the juicy drama stuff for the entertainment channel, all of the educational stuff for the branding channel, and all of the art stuff for the art channel. Everything is over there. Our Patreon is alive and kicking, and you could join us on Patreon at patreon.com/leopard shoe. All right. What else is new? Yo, the new channel, right? This is the biggest thing that I did this year. And it took a minute to kind of get it together, but I'm so proud of it. And it's been doing great. So, you guys check out the new channel, Leopard Shoe Entertainment. Oh my God. Look, I did that all in 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that we've done everything, we talked about the changes to the channel, what's new, um what's coming for, Black Friday, some things that you might want to think about if you're thinking about starting your own show. Once again, hey, I have a course. It's called Brand Your Show. This is the guide that comes with the course. In 5 days, you could make yourself a whole new channel and all of that, right? If you follow the instructions. Now, where you find that, you find that at brandyourshow.com. And if you go to brandyourshow.com, it'll tell you all about this course that I have here and it'll give you some insight as to some of the things you need to think about to go ahead and brand your show for 2026. So, what are your goals? What are you thinking about doing uh, in this upcoming season? This is the time to really start thinking about what you want to do and, yeah, act on it. Act on those goals. Figure out what you want to do if you need to put it on paper, put it on paper. But I would encourage you to act on those goals because the world needs to hear your voice. The world needs to hear what you have to say, right? And so go ahead and act on it. And if you want a little help, I could give you a little help with that. Okay. So, anyways, I will leave that in the description below so that you can access that guide and the course and, spend some time over the holidays and, figure out what it is you want to do and act on it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have had so much fun. This has been, um, you know, fun for me. But I got an episode that I need to edit for my, entertainment channel. I need to go ahead and edit that episode. I already started the edit on that, and then finish that episode and upload it, and then maybe get some more content for this channel. So I've kind of restructured how I do what I do, but in the process, figured out a way to make content for all three channels. So yeah, so it took a minute to kind of figure out my process. Now that I have the process down and um I have like data that I can work from. I have the returns from the work that I've done. Now that data is helping me make better decisions. So I'm so excited that I got a chance to tell you what's been going on. Okay. A girlie been working hard. Okay. A girlie been working hard out here in these streets. So I'm super excited that we got a chance to spend a little time together. And what's next for me? We're gonna continue to make content for the entertainment channel because we have lots of stuff going on over there. Right now we are watching Bridgerton and in preparation for the new season of Bridgerton, which is about to start. So so we're watching that. We just finished Wicked. Oh, man. Oh my God. Speaking of Wicked, hold up. Oh my gosh. I have all my Alphaba, glory here. Hold on, let me put my Alphaba glasses on. Okay, so now I got my Alphaba glasses on. And and okay, hold on. I wouldn't be Alphaba if I didn't have the green stuff on. So I had to take the green screen down because, green screen was messing everything up. Oh my goodness, right? So yeah, so now I'm giving Alphaba, right? With my hands. And I know some of you are like, "Who?" Right. Unless you've been under a rock, Wicked for Good just came out, which is the conclusion of the saga, right? And I got a chance um to see Wicked for Good early because I'm special. I got a chance to see Wicked for Good early, and so I was able to get some really great footage and stuff for that, and I can't wait to put that information out. So, anyways, yeah, so I'm giving my alphabet realness right now, and that's coming out later on on my entertainment channel. What's next over here would be the making of that channel. So we're gonna do that brand your show in real time over here, okay, on this channel. I'm gonna show you what I did to prepare for that, right? And how I put it in motion and then how I go back and track all of the work that was done. And so a mentor of mine once told me a track number grows. So I had to put some things in place so that I could track that. And I did that. And I did that on Trello. Some of y'all know Trello is like my superpower or whatever, one of the things that I love doing. And so that's where I did all of my tracking. I did all my tracking on Trello. So I'll take you behind the scenes so you can see how I did all that. So, anyways, I'm super excited that we got a chance to share and chat and just kind of like talk through some things so you know what I've been up to. I just haven't been ghosting y'all just because, uh a girlie was out here working hard. And speaking of working hard, oh my God, tomorrow we gotta go back to work. And yeah, that's real life work that I gotta do. When I sign off tonight so I could prepare for my patients tomorrow and yeah, go do all the things. Oh, I forgot I was going to show you another camera. I was going to show you another camera and another mic that I bought. And microphones and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do another video. I'll do another video and we'll talk about like stuff that you're gonna need. So like a computer, a camera, mics, different things because ooh, I got hella cameras and hella mics. Okay. So a microphone would be like really important if you're gonna start a show. You're gonna really need a mic. Um Actually, you'll need a mic before you need a camera. I'm just serious. So yeah, we'll talk more about those maybe in another date. I don't know I can't tell you what day is going to be yet, but just watch out. I'll drop a video about that. So anyways, until next time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. It's been an hour. We did it. Ah, we did it. We did it. So until next time, I think I'll come back and give you some more Cyber Week, get you ready for Cyber Week if you're looking to start a show. Yeah, I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll drop another video. Maybe I'll drop another video tomorrow. I'll probably do another kind of live, maybe a live to tape kind of situation, so I can just do it and get it done. Um, but we'll talk through like ideation and what you're going to need to do that, and um, so that you can kind of start thinking about what you want to do, what that plan would look like for you. Okay, so got a question of the day. What are your goals for 2026? What are you doing? What you gonna be out here doing in 2026? And you don't have to wait till 2026. You can start now. Okay. So do like what I did and just do it. Just do it. Okay. Yeah, figure out what it is you want to do and just do it. Right. But for those of you who need a little time, what are those goals for you in 2026? I'd love to hear. Leave them in the comments below. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you came to join us. Oh my goodness. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can get all of the deets and things and stuff like that. We have a plethora of information in the libraries here. So if you want to learn how to brand yourself, if you want to learn how to make your mark, because that's what we do here, right? We have a plethora, a library full of videos for you to watch. So make sure that you press that like, all right, if you like this video, and subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss anything. All right, until next time, we'll see you in the next video.